So all you're going to do is listen to me babble for quite a long time about how amazing these items are, and trust me, they are amazing. So very good evening to everyone. Welcome to Disney D Vlogs. It has been such a long time since I have done something like this, and I wanted to get back into doing some more videos like this, some home vlogs and some day trips, just so you know that I'm around and about and I'm not just uploading my Walt Disney World vlogs. I've got some other videos on my channel that I've uploaded, some information based stuff, so if you'd like to go check that out, I'll put you a link there and you can go check that out now. So today I'm going to do something a bit different, and it's going to be a mini series. No, quite literally a mini series. So this year is all about Minnie Mouse, and this is the collectible minis, and it's the Minnie Mouse and the main attraction. So what does that mean? So let's go over it. This year Disney has took some of the attractions from around the Disney parks and merged them into this lovely lady. So January specifically is about Space Mountain, and that's been incorporated within this mini, and we'll have a look at her in a minute. And they have released a fair few items this year, and we'll run through each of them. But yeah, so usually there's 3 items, and that's what it has been over the last couple of years, but this year it's gone up to 5. So we have Minnie Mouse dressed in her Space Mountain attire, right down to her booties, and as you can see, the label on the bottom, 1 of 12. So this is obviously January, and yeah, she's absolutely beautiful. Honestly, she's got the Space Mountain design, and everyone that's been to Walt Disney World or Disneyland will have seen this. So I've been told that there is a hidden Mickey somewhere on her Space Mountain areas, but it must be hidden well, because as of yet I haven't been able to find it. So we'll have to have a look around for that and see if I can find it later on. But yeah, so she's in this very futuristic spacesuit that's made out of a sort of a pleather, so it's like a leather sort of plastic. You got your standard hands, gloves, and pleather booties as well. She's got a little tail, which is Space Mountain at the back, and she's got her tag at the bottom. Up towards the top of her face, she's got this I'd say probably silky sort of type of face. It's quite tough actually. And then up to the top we've got this very special bow. So on this side, which I questioned, because on this side it's got 2, but on this side it's only got 1. But it kind of makes sense when you look at it. So it's like there's like this sort of tubey sort of texture to it, and this is also found on the Mickey ears, although they're not Mickey ears, are they? They're Minnie ears. So yeah, this beautiful glittery bow on top. Yeah, she's absolutely wonderful. Honestly, she's fantastic. So when this was released on Saturday, everywhere sold out of everything on Shop Disney within 6 minutes, bar the mug. Everybody were going mental for it. And then we went down and got this from our Disney store. There were the last 5, and also there was the mug, which I've got. So yeah, she's amazing, she's beautiful, and I am not collecting all of the items in every single pack that comes out every month. I'm going to be collecting the plushies in every one. I'm going to be collecting the mugs in every one, and I'm also going to be collecting the badges in every one. And the reason being is because we worked out the total and it'll cost £150 in this package alone, so I just can imagine what the rest are going to be like. So let's just run through a couple of things. If you look at this diagram that I'll shove in now, this diagram shows each of the months symbols. So like when one month comes out, the next month will show up. So Space Mountain's out this month, and as you can see there, Pirates of the Caribbean's next. So we have found out the month of March is going to be Alice in Wonderland teacups, and as you can see by the diagram, there's quite a few other things on there. So you've got Dumbo, and that's August. Now I know for a fact that we'll be getting the whole set of Dumbo no matter what comes out on that one, because we're huge Dumbo fans. As you can see, it's probably revolving around the whole Dumbo theme, so we're going to go with that. So yeah, January is Minnie Space Mountain, and she's amazing, she's so cute. I'm so happy with her, and I'm so happy that I've got her. So the next item that we also purchased is the Space Mountain mug. Now I haven't bought it to use it, I bought it to put it on show, along with the other 11 items, well, over 11 mugs, including all the other items that I may purchase along the way. So on one side it has this very nice protruded glitter bow that can be seen on Minnie's headband, so matches that. And then on the other side, which you can't see, is the actual Space Mountain. So as you can see there, you've got the bow at the top on the right, and then on the left you've got the Space Mountain on the other side. As we already can see by the image, the next one is a Pirates of the Caribbean, and it looks absolutely incredible. I love the colours, that orangey sort of browny colour that's going on, and that one has a bum bag with it. Now the two extra items that have been added this time are the mini bag, which I'll put in now, and also the ears. Now we went to our store hoping that these items would be available, but we was told that the bag is exclusive to London stores only and Disney World or Disneyland parks, and these items have been selling along with all the other items that you can get. Now obviously there's a limited run. I think it's a bit unfair for people that actually want to purchase, because I'm not going to be travelling down London to buy a £90 Disney bag. So it's probably £80 to be fair, but it's somewhere around that region. And ears too. Now the ears, what we were told that the ears would be in selected stores only, and ours wasn't one of them. So unless you're online and you get there fast, you're not going to get these items unless you go online and buy them by other services, and people are selling them through the roof, which I wouldn't advise. People are flipping items that have come out days ago that are already expensive to make money. So yeah, anyway, so the mini was £27.50 and the collectible mug was £13.50. Them two alone are absolutely astronomical in price, but so worth it, honestly. We are planning to get a new cupboard specifically to put these in, so they're nice, clean, safe, and we're going to get stands for the plushies. So yeah, they're going to be taking pride of place. We are moving house at the end of the month, end of next month even, into March time, and I will have a much bigger space to do my vlogging in. and have my little workstation that I have here, and we can go over all these and more with all new information, all the details on all the latest things. So let's take a look at the other items that I haven't purchased due to various reasons. Either they're too expensive, they've sold out, or I can't get them in my store. One of them being the Disney Parks Loungefly bag, and this is a Space Mountain edition, and these were very limited. Now I haven't seen many people get a hold of these, maybe because they're so expensive. I mean, they're on Shop Disney now, looking at it at $90, and that what is about 85 quid, pounds, 85 pounds. Yeah, so let's have a look at that. So at the top of the bag, as you see here, we've got the Space Mountain ears, which I thought were really a great touch. They stand out really well. They're very shiny, so I think they're made out of that sort of like silicone sort of texture. And then obviously you've got in the middle the bow, which is themed throughout the set. You get it on the Minnie, you get it on the mug, and you get it on the headband as well. And then you've just got your standard Loungefly bag. To be honest, it's made out of that very nice leather with that deep bag finish. And then onto the pocket on the right hand side, you've got the Space Mountain image. I'd call it a logo, which is really nice actually. The front of the bag seems to be smooth. You've got obviously the two pockets to the left and right. Then you've got the central Disney Parks Loungefly plate in the middle, and that's in sort of a purpley colour as well. So yeah, it's very nice. I've noticed as well the bow in between, it's got like sort of like colours, which is like very spacey and futuristic. So yeah, that's very nice. Really impressed with that. On the back side, you just got the standard white finish with the 3 loops for your arms and to hang it up. And yeah, so that's the Loungefly bag, and people have been purchasing them to flip them, and at the minute some of them are selling or up on eBay for £120. So a very big markup there. I don't think people should be doing that. I don't think it's fair when people are actually out there trying to get hold of these items. And yeah, so that's the bag. So next we've got the Minnie headband. Now Disney calls it a headband, but we know them as Minnie ears or Mickey ears. Obviously this is Minnie themed, so we'll stick with Minnie. So the Minnie headband, it's got the 2 ears at the top with this sort of rough sort of looking shiny glittery ears on. It's actually quite nice actually. It's a shame that I'm a guy, but you know, yeah, I'll stick with my Star Wars one. And then you've got that amazing like sort of tubing again across the top, but on this one there's only 2 instead of 3. So I think they should have kept the theme that's on the Minnie and kept it on the ears myself. And then in the middle you've got the bow, but this time it's got sort of a different Space Mountain feel rather than the white one seen on the bag and the Minnie. And then you've got the Space Mountain logo there in the middle. So on this specific ears you can see the not so hidden Mickey to the left hand side there, right in the middle. And so they're the ears. The ears are fantastic. And then moving over to the last item is a trio of amazing pins. Now these pins have been selling in the parks for about a month before they were actually released, and they were selling really well. People were buying them. I don't know if these were sold singly or whether they were sold as a set as seen. So there could be 2 different versions there. So we have the Space Mountain logo pin, and it's got like the actual logo there, as you can see, with the space around the back of it. And then to the centre we have Minnie, and she's got those ears with the tubes on, which I think is quite cool in the centre. And then also we've got ears, which I don't see much of in the parks. I don't see ear portrayed pins, and I think they're quite cool, and I think they should keep up that trend. As you can see, it looks just like the ears. It's got that Space Mountain-y sort of feel to it. So I want to ask you a question, guys. Would you rather the ears have been Space Mountain-y, the Space Mountain design actually on the ears, rather than this sort of, what would you call it? It looks like honeycomb. It's really weird. It's nice, don't get me wrong, but I think that pin looks quite cool. And actually, I challenge someone to create that pin on real ears. So if someone sees this vlog that makes Disney ears, I challenge you to create those ears with that Space Mountain feel on it. That'd be amazing. Anybody that does, please message me. Come over to Instagram, Disney D Vlogs, and message me with images or videos or whatever, and I will put it up in one of my vlogs. Yeah, so that's it. That's everything. We've got the mug, the Loungefly bag, the pin set, the Minnie Mouse, and the mini headband, and that's it for this month. All equating to about £150. And is it worth it? I'd say it's worth it. If you're a Disney collector, it is worth it if you can get all the items. And there's one last thing as well that I heard that I never knew about up until like a day ago. They've also released a mini band, a magic band for this set. Now obviously they're not selling it as part of this set, and you can't buy it in normal shops, you can only buy it in the parks. But yeah, that would have been quite cool if you could have got that also, or bought it on the My Experience app. So yeah, if you're planning to get the next batch is coming on the 3rd Saturday of next month, and it will be the Pirates of the Caribbean, so keep your eyes out for that. If you are unsure whether those items are going to be available within your store that you want to pick in every month, make sure you get online and you get ordering as soon as it becomes available, because literally 6 minutes, everything bar the mug sold out. People tend to aim for the pins in stores. They're one popular thing within Disney, and I couldn't get the ears, I couldn't get the bag, but I'm happy with what I've got, and that's all that matters. I only wanted the plush, and I mentioned the mug as well, so I'm happy I've got both of them. Thank you ever so much for checking out the vlog today, guys. It's a mini series, so like, what do you expect? So thank you ever so much. Make sure you join us on our next adventure. Keep an eye on the channel for all new content. If you like what you see, drop on over to Disney D Vlogs channel, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest in Disney news, including other tidbits, and we will see you on the next adventure. Cheers, guys.